Alright, so today is July 18th, 2019. I had deadlifts today, and my name is Billy. I am the strapping young man you see in all the lifting videos on this channel. There's only two up, but we're going to be making more here. Now, I'm just doing this voiceover because it's a little bit easier for me, rather than having to type up all this feedback from my coach, Cully Beck. And also, I just want a place to kind of catalog and archive all my lifts. So I'm just going to be doing a live commentary over the lifts that I have today. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to start off just to kind of explain what I did today. I had 12 sets of 2 reps. I did an EMOM, meaning every minute on the minute of deadlifts. I was at 60% of my 1 rep max. I went ahead and went with an estimated 425 pounds for my 1 rep max, just as I've been doing a couple months of RPE based training and haven't maxed out recently. So I went with 425, came out to a nice clean 255 pounds, which is easy to throw on the bar. I didn't have to do any rounding up, rounding down. Now, as far as the lifting went, I do have to say I thought it was going to be a lot easier than it was. I've never done an EMOM before, and I do got to say they really do suck, especially for 12 minutes and with deadlifts. So if we go ahead and get right on into it, here you see my first set here, just warming up. Okay, this is just easy, 1 plate on each side. Now, the shoes I was wearing for this lifting session were the Vivo barefoot shoes, and I hadn't worn these in quite a while actually. It's been a few weeks since I've worn them, but I decided to pull them out for the deadlift session today. They have a really thin sole, so it does help a little bit with just feeling the floor, I guess, and it helps strengthen the bottom of your foot, the pads of your feet. And I wasn't really thinking that for 12 sets of deadlifts, it probably wouldn't be a good idea to wear shoes that I haven't worn in a while and shoes that I've never deadlifted in before, but I did. And right around set 4, which should be the next set shown here, I take them off, or maybe it's the set after that, but basically my feet started hurting pretty bad, so I decided to scrap the shoes and just go in barefoot. But going in barefoot also was not a great idea, as I was sweating so bad from the 12 sets of deadlifts, because the gym I go to doesn't have any AC. I don't know whose idea that was, but no AC. It gets really hot and humid out here in Florida, and you sweat a lot. So there you go. I just took off my shoes for this set here. It works. I mean, my feet started getting so sweaty that I was slipping a little bit, but it's kind of hard to make out in the video itself. So here we're just powering through the sets. Now, I am a horrendous counter in the gym. It doesn't really matter what lift it is. You'll see on the later sets of snatch grip deadlifts, I just butcher the counting. The first set I do 11, and the second set I do 14, and I was supposed to do 12 for both. I'm supposed to do 12 sets of deadlifts. I end up doing 13 sets. I also thought it'd be a great idea to do double overhand for all the sets, as 255 isn't that heavy for me, and I was able to do it. Probably shouldn't have, though, because I was snatch grip deadlifts afterwards. Wasn't really thinking that one through, and I don't have straps, so made it a little bit more difficult down the line, but I ended up figuring all of it out. So here we just keep doing the deadlifts. Now, during the EMOM, I hadn't done one of these before, so it was kind of kick in the nuts in some sense. I was just expecting it to go pretty easy. 255 pounds doesn't seem like a lot on paper, but it really did kick my ass near the end here. I feel like I was going to puke between each set. I kept wanting to take longer breaks than I could, but I didn't. Just stuck with the 1 minute rest. But it got to the point to where as soon as I was done with my lift, I had to run over, stop the video, and then start another one just to make it easier to edit. Didn't really have time to chalk up in between, but again, I managed. And it also doesn't help that I did 13 sets instead of 12, but more work never hurt anyone, I guess. So as we're finishing up the EMOM here, this is actually the last set shown here. It was pretty tough to bang these out near the end. The form, I was definitely not doing as great as I should have, but again, I was trying my hardest, and so hopefully next time we'll do quite a bit better, but we're going to transition here into the snatch grip deadlift portion of the workout in just a second here. So here we have the snatch grips, and we're pulling off a block. I should have done it right off about 4 inches. That's a little bit over 4 inches, but that was as close as I can get. Now I did have to clip this up quite a bit just because of how long it took me to recover in between each rep. Because again, I'm super sweaty. The shock stops working after about the 4th rep, and my forearms are fried from the deadlifts. But again, I managed. I didn't feel it so much in my upper back the first set here. But the second set I did. I was able to pull it together and felt it up there quite a lot. But overall, these went pretty good. I had done them before. Right here, this is a pretty funny clip. I was just chalking up, and the owner of the gym, his name is Jim. He loves his chalk, and I just kind of blew up the chalk block there. I guess I don't know how strong I am, but again, second set of snatch grip deadlifts. Nothing crazy. Just, snatch grip deadlifts. So I did actually run Thor's power program, and this is the only deadlift variation he has you doing. It's a bad idea. Didn't work for me. I'm sure it works for him, but then again, he's also half Thor Junior Spiritson, and I'm not. But one day I will be. I'll be stronger than him. So we're coming to the end of the snatch grip deadlifts here. I'm just trying to make this video finish up quicker so it doesn't take up too much of your guys' time here. So after these last crappy couple of reps, we get into the dead stop style, just one arm rows. Pretty self-explanatory, just using 70 pounds for these. Went up pretty easy. I've done these quite a few times before. I used to play football, and this was one of the workouts that Mr. Lansky always had us doing. So nothing too much to see here. I finished off these. I had 2 more sets of this, and then I went ahead and went into hammer curls. I did 3 sets of 12 hammer curls, and then I did 3 sets of planks afterwards. So that's about it. Nothing much, just a little workout, and yeah. Be really awesome if I knew how to work this voice software. I'm not gonna lie. Let's try this button. That didn't work either. All right, this one. No. Sweet. Oh, there's a big old pause button. All right, I'll see you guys later.